What's up, guys? I'm a PC and I'm Black here, if you already didn't know. And first off, I want to welcome you back. This is another Asphalt video, but today I'm not going to be talking during the game, as you can clearly see. Well, you can't clearly see, but now I'm telling you, so now you can clearly see. Well, now you can clearly hear. Clearly hear and see. Anyways, so today I kind of want to talk to you about personalities and who we really decide who we are, because I saw something and it kind of got me thinking. For most of you who don't know already, I'm a car person, and what I saw today was the same thing I see every other day. It's just somebody driving around in their souped up car, and the thing that really bothers me about that, or the thing that really gets to me about that, their cars are exactly alike to everybody else's. I noticed that in this day and age, nobody has any goals. Nobody wants to do anything unique. And when I say nobody, I don't mean literally 100% of people. So don't take that for its exact definition. But everybody's just basically taking other people's ideas, or just taking what everybody else finds to be normal and using that. Now, growing up, I've always been the kind of person who would stray away from the norms, and not because I'm like a rebel or anything, but because I never really liked doing what other people do, just for the sheer fact that they've done it. Like, for example, when people say I want to go on vacation, what do most people say? I want to go to Hawaii, I want to go down to the Caribbean, I want to go here, I want to go there, but it's always somewhere that everybody else says that they want to go. And honestly, I feel like that's such a cheap shot. Like, if you're gonna spend your time going somewhere, if you're gonna save up your money and do something that big and go on a vacation that you want to go on, you might as well go on one that nobody can say, oh yeah, I've done that too. You want to go on something that nobody's ever experienced before. And of course, that doesn't mean that, like, if your favorite place is Hawaii, oh, don't go to Hawaii because people have done it. No, go to Hawaii if that's your favorite place, but don't do it because other people have done it. Do it because it's what you want to do. I had a friend, and if he watches this, he's gonna know that I'm talking about him. But I have a friend, and he said, when I was planning my trip, for those of you who don't know, I went on a trip to Europe. I actually went to Turkey, more specifically, also stopped in Amsterdam and Paris. Had a blast. Not gonna get into detail yet, maybe in another episode. But when I was planning my trip to go, he said, why not just come to Las Vegas with me? And I was like, why would I go to Las Vegas? He's like, oh, it's this much money, blah blah blah, it's very cheap, everything's included. I said, yeah, and he's like, it's Las Vegas. He said, like, bro, it's Las Vegas. And I'm like, and? Like, he doesn't get the fact that it's not gonna get to me that, oh, everybody said it's Las Vegas, it's Las Vegas, it's Las Vegas, everybody talks about it, everybody has to say about it. That's not gonna get me to want to go to Las Vegas more. If anything, it's gonna make me want to go less, since it's such an overused spot. Yeah, it'll be a blast, trust me, I would enjoy going. But if I have a choice, I'm gonna take the road less traveled. I think about Disney movies. Growing up, Disney movies used to symbolize being yourself, and going out and doing what you want to do and becoming the person you want to be. And especially movies like Lion King. Lion King is my favorite Disney series of all time over anything else, because of the fact that it encourages that no matter what you go through, no matter what you've been through, you can always come out the other end swinging, and you can always get back up and push forward. I mean, look at this guy. He had an uncle, Simba, to be more, so everybody knows what I'm talking about. And for those of you who haven't watched The Lion King, it's literally about a guy finding his inner self and finding his inner Lion King. Simba goes through a whole lot, and he ends up coming out on top and being his own person, even though he's been influenced by different groups of characters that he finds, whether they be bad or even seemingly good, and even some of his good friends. It shows that different people can come into your life, and you can take different aspects from things that you learn, but in the end, you're always going to become who you were meant to be, or at least you should always try to become who you were meant to be. And back to what I was saying, I grew up in that time. I'm a 90s baby, and I grew up around the time where these Disney movies were very, very popular, and even late 80s babies have probably watched it. It really gave me an idea, and also it being my favorite series of Disney movies, influenced who I would become. Like, not who I would become, but influenced me to decide for myself who I would become. And you start to see exactly what society's becoming with copying everybody, and you see it mostly in materialistic things because they're more out there. You can't really see in someone's heart if they're copying someone or if, but judging by, like I said, the materialistic things, their clothes, their cars, their house, and the things that they do. For example, going on vacations to places that everybody says they want to go to. Because I'll be honest with you, Hawaii looks almost the same as Tahiti. Tahiti looks almost the same as, if I'm not mistaken, they might be the same place, but Bora Bora. They all look exactly the same. So why would you go to Hawaii instead of taking the road less traveled? Because everybody says, I want to go to Hawaii, and there are lots of people on this planet who want to say, yeah, I've done that, or who look at that and say, I want to do that because everybody says they're doing it. Everybody wants to talk about it. I want to be able to tell them, haha, I've done it. Or I would actually do something like that. And I don't get how people get pleasure from that, how people get joy from that. And moving back to the other materialistic things, their dress style. Me, I like to dress how I like to dress. Like, there's been times where my friends say, like, oh, like, for example, same person who told me about going to Las Vegas when I was picking out my clothes for what I wanted to wear for one of the 4th of Julys. And for those of you who don't live in America, if you don't know what 4th of July is, Google it. Picking out what I wanted to wear for 4th of July, I was going to wear some jeans, and he said that, oh, don't cuff the jeans at the bottom. I said, why not? I like the way it looks. He said, because the shoes that you're wearing don't look right with cuff jeans. I said, really? Like, cuff jeans of all things? That's what you're gonna say. Like, you're gonna be the fashion police about cuff jeans. I said, fuck it, and I put on cuff jeans anyways. And it's something I like. I don't care how it looks to everybody else. I want to feel comfortable in my own skin. With the clothes too, and with the cars, and with the vacation desires, you can really see that a majority of the population, including my own friends, and probably yours too, and maybe even you, just want what everybody else has. And what I want to say is desire something else out of life. Because if this world ends and we all died doing the same thing everybody else did, how would we ever know what else is out there? It'd be such a failure as a human race to not expand more. Do you think that when the United States was discovered, that they said, nah, everybody lives in the UK, I'm just gonna stay there? No. They were like, oh, this is new, I'm gonna go do this. And yeah, granted, there were some people who said, hey, everybody's going to America, I'm gonna go to America. Now, I'm not saying don't make any choices, but I'm saying don't be that person. When you do stuff like that, just try to have your own opinion in it. And if your opinion ends up being the same as everybody else's after you decided that you like it, then hey, whatever, do it. But as long as it came from your heart, that's what matters the most. And that's really all I wanted to say. So tell me what you feel in the bottom, if you know anybody that's like that, if you yourself are like that, and if so, do you plan to change it or not? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, press that like button if you took the time to watch the whole video. I want to thank you so much for stopping by, as you always do, and take it easy.